Well, hi everyone. Welcome back to another update video. And how these videos work is I show you excerpts from older videos where I bought stuff, then I break in and I update you guys on what they sold for. It's usually pretty interesting, and sometimes we even have a little bit of fun along the way. Okay, well, let's get started. Here's item number one.
Of course, I had to make a visit to their glassware aisle. Well, they had some cheap vases and stuff, but they did have this mug. It was a New York Giants Super Bowl victory mug. They were asking $2.99 for it, and online they go for $15.
Well, I ended up getting $11.95 for that Super Bowl mug, plus the shipping. Now, it wasn't exactly what I was hoping for, but I still made a profit. And like I tell you guys all the time, sports related stuff always sells. So if you can find an excuse to buy it, buy it. Okay, now on to the next item.
After searching a few more rows and finding nothing, I came over to this aisle, where I saw this Lemax fire engine. They wanted $4.99 for it. Now, I sell a lot of Lemax stuff, mostly their Halloween items, but even though this was Christmas, I knew that it would sell, so in the cart it went.
Like I said in that clip, I sell a lot of Lemax stuff. Mostly their Halloween items, but their Christmas items do sell too. This one sold for $18.95 plus $9.95 shipping. So if you see Lemax out there, especially if it's a Halloween item, pick it up. Okay, now on to the next item.
On this row, I found this picture frame, but it turns out it wasn't a picture frame. It's a gumball machine that hangs on your wall. How cool is that? They wanted $7.98 for it. I was definitely taking this home. I really like this.
That gumball machine was so cool that I was this close to keeping it for myself. But in the end, I put it on eBay. Well, I got $26.95 for it, plus $10.95 shipping. So I was pretty happy with that. And on top of that, I don't gain any weight because I don't have a gumball machine hanging on that wall back there where I'd be eating at it all day. So I win twice. Okay, now let's go see what else I sold. Lastly, and I like this the most, I found this Arnold Palmer foldable golf putter. Now I'm not going to take it out of the bag because it'll pop open and probably break my windows. So then it wouldn't be, it wouldn't be a good buy then, would it? Okay, but it is in good shape, and I paid $3 for this. And online these go for around $40. So can't go wrong with that either. Okay, well that's all the items I got to show you. And I think I did pretty good at the flea market. Okay, now back to the video. As it said in the video, I got that golf club at a once-a-month flea market that they have in the area. Well, I only paid $3 for it. Actually, the lady wanted 4. I was leaving. I wasn't crazy about getting it, so I offered her 3, and she took it. Well, I put it on eBay, and it ended up selling for $23.95 plus shipping. So I was really happy with that. I'm glad I made her an offer on it. Okay, now on to the next item.
On this next row, they just had a bunch of cheap mugs and cups. Nothing very exciting. But then I did see this sugar and creamer set. It was by Ray Dunn. They were asking $4.99 for it. Now, I'm not a big Ray Dunn fan, but I figured I'd take a chance with this.
I used to sell a lot of Ray Dunn stuff, and lately it's been slowing down. So I was kind of hesitant to pick up that sugar bowl and creamer, but it was new in a box, and I said, okay, I'll take a chance with it. Well, I'm glad I did because it ended up selling for $16.95 plus shipping. So I made a nice little profit on it, and I'll keep buying Ray Dunn, but cautiously. Okay, on to the next item.
Yep, back on the toy aisle. Well, I saw that the girl had put out a few more toys, so I had to take a look. And I'm pretty glad I did, because I found this Yoda Star Wars figure. It was $5.99, and they go for $30 and up online. Yeah, it's toy day at this store, that's for sure.
Star Wars and Mr. Potato Head. How could you go wrong? So when I picked that up, I kind of knew it was going to sell, and it sold pretty fast. It only took about a week. I got $17.95 for it, plus $9.95 shipping. So the force was with me. That joke's getting old. Okay, let's go on to the next item, because I'm dying to see what else I sold.
A couple of rows later, I ran into another Disney collectible. There were these 4 pins. It was also for their 50th anniversary. They wanted $6.99 for it, and online they go for $25.
Well, guys, I only live about 45 minutes from Disney World, so when I go out thrifting, I find a lot of Disney stuff. Now, it goes without saying that Disney stuff sells fast and for pretty good money. Well, these pins ended up selling for $19.95 plus $6.95 shipping. So I made a nice profit, and as soon as this video is over, I'm going to go look for some more Disney stuff. Okay, now on to the next item.
As I was leaving the toy room, I noticed something I'd missed. These 3 Barbie dolls. Well, I don't know enough about them, but they were only $3 a piece, so I figured I'd call Ann and have her help me with them. Well, Ann started to look up the dolls, and she thought that blonde one on the end was worth the most. But at $3 a piece, I decided to take them all. I figured there was definitely money to be made here.
Some of you guys might remember that in the previous video, I showed you that the first Barbie doll sold. That was this one. Well, since then, the second one sold, and that's this one. This one sold for $18.95 plus shipping. So when all is said and done, these 3 dolls are going to make me around 60 bucks. I think that's worth a little fireworks, don't you? Okay, well, let's get some. I like when they do fireworks. Okay, now on to the next item.
I was having pretty good luck at this store, so I wasn't going to miss an owl, that's for sure. I saw this bicycle seat. It was made by this company, Riva. They were asking $5.99 for it, and when I looked them up, they go for over $30. So my luck continued.
You know, guys, lately I've been buying a lot of bicycle seats. Why? I don't know. It seems like things come in waves. Well, I've been selling them for between $20 and $30. Actually, one time I bought a bicycle seat and sold it for close to $200. So you should keep an eye out for them. Okay, well, this one ended up selling for $22.95 plus $9.95 shipping. So I made a nice profit on it. And I'm going to keep looking for bicycle seats, that's for sure. Okay, now on to the next item.
I decided to take a walk through their furniture department. I don't know why, because I rarely buy furniture. But I was happy I did this time. I found this bag. It said My Pure Mist on it. Turned out it was a steam inhaler. You know, a nasal inhaler. They wanted $8.99 for it. When I checked it, all the parts were there, and they go for $50.
Well, that My Mist nasal steamer ended up selling, and it sold for a pretty decent amount of money. But before I tell you what it sold for, let me give you a little bit of a tip or advice. You know, when you're selling medical devices, especially on eBay, you got to be very careful because sometimes they'll just take down your listing and you won't be able to list it. So now what are you going to do with the item? Bring it to a flea market and sell it for less than you bought it for at Goodwill? So be careful and be warned. Well, this one sold for $29.95 plus shipping. So I was really happy, and I hope the guy that got it has very clear nasal passages from now on. Okay, now on to the last item.
Well, I was doing pretty well at this store. And obviously the treasure hunt wasn't over because I saw this motor. It was a see-through functioning motor, battery operated. It was like a kid's science experiment. They were asking $5.99 for it, and they go for close to $40 online. Well, I had to put this in the cart. It's mine.
That engine was pretty cool. You turn it on, the blade spins in the front, the pistons start moving, it makes engine sounds. It was really pretty neat. Well, it ended up selling for $32.95 plus $13.95 shipping. So I was thrilled with that. I made a nice profit. A nice enough profit for fireworks, but you know what? I'm not going to give fireworks for that engine. I'm going to give fireworks to all my viewers. Yep, I really appreciate you guys. You've made this channel what it is today, and thank you. So for you guys, here's some fireworks. Thank you guys. thanks. It's heartfelt. Okay, now that's it. It's all over. There is no more. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to click the subscribe button. Please share this video with a friend. Most of all, stay safe out there, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye, guys.